Hi everyone, CFO Park Hopper here at Walt Disney World. And today we're going to talk about hard to get dining reservations and how you may still get to eat at your favorite places or new places that you want to try here at Walt Disney World. Have you ever come here and thought, I just don't want to eat one more hamburger or chicken nugget? Well, today we're going to talk about how to get those hard to get dining reservations. So let's go. Okay, so we're staring at the back of Cinderella's castle because did you know that inside those beautiful stained glass windows there is a restaurant? That is Cinderella's Royal Table, and it is one of the hardest dining reservations to get here at Walt Disney World. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks today of how to get some of these. Now, currently at Walt Disney World, you have to make dining reservations only 60 days in advance. So it used to be 180 days out, which is 6 months before your trip. How do you even know what you want to eat 6 months before your trip? But now they've lowered it to only 2 months, 60 days from the first day of your trip. You can get onto My Disney Experience starting at 7 a.m. and you can start booking dining reservations. And I highly suggest that if you are a planner to do that because they are going quick. They are doing still a limited capacity inside the restaurants. And so that makes it even harder to sit down and eat. And as the summer gets started here, they're also going to be upping the attendance at the parks, so more and more people are going to be wanting to dine. So definitely setting a calendar and a reminder for that 60 days out to get those dining reservations is super important. But let's say that you forget, or let's say you try 60 days out and you can't get them, because that's very possible as well. Sometimes you try it 60 days and it's still hard to get things that you want to get because people that are their trip is overlapping yours that could start booking 2 or 3 days before you may have booked up all of the reservations. So that could be a real possibility. Well, they have this thing now on the My Disney Experience app called the walk-up list. So we're going to talk about that and how to get on the walk-up list. All right, everyone. So now we're looking at another restaurant that has hard to get dining reservations. This is Be Our Guest Restaurant. This is inside the Beast Castle. And we are talking about how to get on a walk-up list. So as I was saying, you can't get reservations on the day that you're inside the park. You can click on dining in the My Disney Experience app, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do this in just a moment. And on that app, it will show you all of the restaurants. It'll give you a list of them. If they have availability, it'll give you a wait time. Like it could be as short as 5 minutes, or it could be as long as 55. And you would click to join the walk-up list. And again, the great thing is you don't have to actually be at the restaurant, but you do need to be in the park that you're trying to eat at. But you could be anywhere in the park. Click and join, and they'll text you when a table is ready. So it's just by luck of the draw if they have availability that day. If they don't have availability, the walk-up list will say walk-up list is at capacity, which again, I'm going to show you on the app exactly what it looks like. However, I have noticed that sometimes that it may say it's at capacity, and then maybe an hour later it will change to having availability. So it's going to change and vary based on how many reservations they have and if people cancel and that kind of thing with their reservations. Now, keep in mind, you do have to be at the park you're going to eat at. So if I wanted to eat here at Beast Castle, it would have to be a day that I was inside the Magic Kingdom. If I tried to book the walk-up list like from my hotel room or from my own personal home, which you're going to see here in a minute, I'm going to be at home when I show you how to do this, it's not going to allow me to. It's going to say that I'm too far away. So I do need to be in the actual park. If I want to eat at Epcot, but I'm inside Magic Kingdom, it won't allow me to make reservations at Epcot. I have to be inside of Epcot. So, or any of the resort hotels, you'd have to be at that resort hotel to make the reservations. So keep that in mind. They want you in close proximity to the restaurant that you are trying to eat at. But I think this is a good alternative for people who, again, you're trying to book those reservations 60 days out and you just can't get them. One thing that I do suggest, though, is if you try 60 days out and they're unavailable, keep checking every single day. And I know it seems annoying. It's kind of like what we call pounding the app. You're going to have to check daily. But a lot of times you will get lucky and things will open up and you will be able to get something. However, let's say you get all the way to your trip and nothing's opened up, because it does happen, especially for these harder to eat places, then I suggest trying that walk-up list and hopefully you can get lucky. But the biggest thing I can say about dining is flexibility. You've got to be flexible with your dining. So make plans ahead of time, tentative plans, plan out your trip before those 60 days. You do have to make park reservations for every day of your trip. So knowing what park you're going to be at, then try to pick the dining places that you would like to have. Maybe have a first, second, and third choice. So on the day that you start picking out dining, if you can't get your first choice, maybe you can get your second or third, something like that. As a way to be flexible. And then, like I said, if nothing's available, You can keep trying every day, or, you know, maybe you just want to wing it and see what happens. You know, maybe there's a day that you didn't plan dining, and like I said, you just don't want to eat that hamburger at the quick service restaurant. So you may be able to get lucky with a walk-up list to eat somewhere if you're just more of a spontaneous eater as well. So I do like the walk-up list. It adds flexibility to your dining, I think, by giving you those extra options and opportunities to try to get a reservation, or just if you're a spontaneous eater, to be able to have that flexibility built in of, let me just see what's available where I'm at, and if I could sit down somewhere to eat.
All right, everyone. So we're looking at the My Disney Experience app on the phone. And here's where I find the list of dining and find the walk-up list. So down here, these icons at the bottom, I click on the one that looks like a little map drop pin. And that brings up, I should actually start it where it always starts with wait times. But I change it right here to say dining. And then like I have the filter on for Magic Kingdom right now. So here's the filter button and I can click whatever I want. So since we're in Magic Kingdom Park, I clicked on Magic Kingdom, hit apply. And it shows me all of the places to eat at Magic Kingdom, even the quick service restaurants where I could mobile order. But you see the sit down restaurants like Be Our Guest and Cinderella's Royal Table, they're at walk-up list is at capacity, it says. That means that they don't have anything available at the moment. Same with Crystal Palace. If I keep scrolling down, though, another sit-down restaurant, Jungle Skipper Canteen, has a 55-minute estimated wait. Now, again, I am filming this portion from home, so it's not going to let me do it, because if I click on it, you can see where it says join the walk-up list, but it says I'm too far away. So again, as I was just mentioning, you do have to be in the park to do it. But if I was in the park right now, it would prompt me, do I want it to send a text to my phone through my phone number, or do I want to just have a notification sent through the My Disney Experience app? So the times that I've done this in the past, I've just had it text me and put in my phone number. But then basically, since the time is 55 minutes, it'll start the 55-minute countdown from right now. And then it shows it up on, if I was able to get it out here on the main page of the My Disney Experience, it showed up down here in my plans area. I was able to see like that I had a wait time at the restaurant that I chose. So if I was able to get that Jungle Skipper Canteen right now, if we were inside Magic Kingdom, it would show that we clicked on it, the time that we stamped it, and that we have a 55-minute wait. And then when 55 minutes is over, or maybe sooner, depending on how quickly things are moving, they'll send us a text. But the great thing about this then is that, you know, you could be anywhere in the Magic Kingdom. I could do this from ride lines. We could continue touring the park, and then as it gets closer to our time, then we know we got to start heading towards the restaurant. So again, it does definitely add flexibility to your trip.
Well, everyone, I hope you got some great tips on how to book dining reservations or do the walk-up list if you can't get dining reservations here at Walt Disney World. If you liked today's video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new video, which is usually once a week. Thanks for watching.